And finally, can a frustrated press punch operator find happiness fishing for crawdads? Well, Pat Wilkins reports in his Northwest Journal that at least one man did and is now tranquil and pleased with life.
Pat Patterson is a guy who, on his way to work, can reach out and almost touch Mount Hood. That has to be a nice feeling. And here on Timothy Lake, he's certain never to run into a traffic jam, no matter what route he takes. No jangled nerves, tranquility. Yet, there's work to be done. Patterson is a fisherman, a crawdad fisherman. Pat has applied the adage, there is perhaps no better way to loaf without attracting criticism than to go fishing, to work, and with good cause.
Well, I was working as a punch press operator in a very noisy shop, and I had a flock of kids, and I just decided that, by gosh, that there's got to be an easier life than what I'm doing.
So, armed with a promise from a Portland restaurant to buy all the crawdads he could catch, Pat began setting out traps. The first batch was a disaster. He didn't know how to pack them. Nearly all died. He got just $1 for the survivors. The first few years weren't all that good either.
I lost my rear the first year. The second year, I almost broke even. I think the third year, I even made $100.
Pat and his friend Norris Wellbaum and Norris's daughter Jan have been fishing this lake for over 15 years. And there's sort of an unwritten code. They have first right to commercial catch. Crawdads currently bring about $1.30 a pound. The lake also supports a good-sized recreational or sport catch of crawdads. But even here, in an idyllic place, there are a few problems. Traps often get moved, sometimes are even stolen. But Pat says nothing has occurred so bad, including the time he clung for hours to his overturned boat before being rescued, that he'd go back to punch pressing.
But I just love to be out here, and this is a way that I can make a small living and get by in life, and I enjoy being out.
So for several months every summer, Pat Patterson camps out in the wilds at the foot of Mount Hood and fishes. Fishes for crawdads. They've become his life's work. And isn't it nice, too, that even people who work at fishing look like they're loafing? At Timothy Lake near Mount Hood, Pat Wilkins, Channel 2 News.
Boy, it isn't hard.